And now, delivered to you straight from the 505's most news-biting source of politi-comma-tainment, it's the New Mexican Inquisition with Danger Caveros.
Welcome back to the Mexican Inquisition, folks. How you doing? We're feeling all right? We're good? Okay, that's all right. We have a great show for you tonight. Pleased to have one of our show's co-producers, Sheridan K. Johnson, back on the show on our panel tonight. We also have a very funny guy, a good friend of mine, comedian Black Mike Ogden is on the panel with us. And I'm very excited to let you know that from New Mexico Spotlight Foundation, our special guest, Christa Valdez. Christa is on the show. But first, I guess we'll talk about some news. You guys want to hear about some news? Yeah, baby. All right. Northern New Mexico has been hit with some severe thunderstorms lately. That's always exciting, right? Santa Fe residents were heard saying, my southwestern poncho is all wet. But this is coming after an epic drought in which the Santa Fe residents were heard saying, it's too hot to wear my southwestern poncho. A recent report came out detailing how New Mexico law enforcement have not been in compliance with the civil forfeiture ban. That's right, New Mexico is among the first states to initiate a ban on civil forfeiture. This is where you lose your property even if you haven't been convicted of any crimes. We're the first to pass a law, and we're the first to ignore the law, so that's pretty fun. It's kind of like a Zen koan, you know, like a food for thought. Like, how do police decrease the extremely high rate of car theft when they're stealing so many cars? Anyway, we can think about that. Remember the Silver Platinum Neighborhood Association we were talking about a couple weeks ago? This is the neighborhood association downtown that put a petition on Mayor Tim Keller's desk asking for more police presence and they were threatening to have businesses leave and pay less gross receipts tax. But now they're going after the homeless people. They want less homeless people downtown. This is their new mission statement, apparently, to help protect their interests. When we did a little bit further research into Silver Platinum Neighborhood Association and found their new mission statement actually starts with a prayer, an actual prayer, that reads, and I quote, Almighty and incomparable God, we don't want to be seen or spend time positioning ourselves to have power over others. That's their actual prayer on their mission statement. That's the prayer that a bunch of rich people are praying to God to help them get rid of homeless people. Don't want to be seen positioning themselves to have power over other people. That's interesting. You know, I've heard of pray away the gay, but this is like praying away the stray. This is a new thing. I don't know how to battle this. There's new marching orders for the Albuquerque the Albuquerque Police Academy. We have a new commander. We want to welcome Angela R. Bird to the Police Academy. That's right. Her first step in her new position is initiating a new game plan. This is a mandatory community outreach for every officer on the force. The plan is to humanize police officers to the citizens. Except that's not what they said. They said the plan was to humanize the citizens to police officers. Yikes! Holy crap. Is that what the problem has been? That would make their behavior make a lot more sense if they didn't see us as human. Oh my gosh. Oh man. You know, that would make sense if they thought that their job was to serve and protect themselves from us, you know? I'm like a cop, like, what was that, George? Oh, I got some on me. I'm turning. New bandits have taken to the streets in southeast Albuquerque, according to KOB. It's in a recent report. They terrorized a cat named Meatball. This is real. And a nice lady also. The bandits? Raccoons. That's right. Maybe we can get APD to do a little community outreach. Humanize the raccoons. And then book them into MDC. Let's go. I don't know if you remember this, but after Johanna Cox dropped out of the race for Secretary of State against incumbent Maggie Toulouse-Oliver, the state Republican Party has nominated Gavin Clarkson to take up the race against Maggie Toulouse. You may not have heard of Gavin Clarkson. He's semi-famous for suing UNM for wrongful termination. He also resigned in disgrace from the Department of the Interior, where he was appointed by President Donald Trump after he came on an investigation for a shady loan scam against Native Americans. So Gavin, he's a real go-getter, you know. You should check him out online. His campaign picture is him with a big cowboy hat and a bolo tie that is, no joke, made of turquoise and bigger than his face! Man, you guys got to get out there and vote. I think maybe his job as a New Mexico background actor is safe, though, because you guys are totally going to go vote, right? You're going to vote. Voting is 100 days away from now, so let's get out there, make sure you're registered. And we got a great show for you tonight. Stick around after these messages.
Would you like to advertise your business on the New Mexican Inquisition? Well, just contact us on our website at NMINQ.com.
Welcome back to the New Mexican Inquisition. I'm your host, Danger K. Rose. Very excited to be here. Is that a whoop whoop?
It was a whoop whoop.
All right, great. I'm very happy to introduce our panel of experts. Back on the show, one of the show's co-founders. I'm pleased to have Sheridan Johnson back on the panel. Welcome back to the show, Sheridan. Fun fact about Sheridan. She just had a baby. It's a boy, and it's here in the studio right now. That's right.
Baby. I made that.
You named him Baby?
I know.
Oh, I thought you said
I named him Cadron, but
Cadron.
I made him.
Oh, that's
I
great.
made that
you
baby.
made Cadron.
Yes. I had some help.
I'd also like to welcome to the show a very special guest from the New Mexico Spotlight Foundation, Christa Valdez. Thanks for coming on the show. And also, this is a new feature of the New Mexican Inquisition. We're now closing out the episodes with a stand-up comedian. Tonight's stand-up comedian is a good friend of mine, good friend of the show, comedian Black Mike, everybody. Thanks for coming on such short notice.
Well, kind of Wednesday, but okay.
Yeah, okay. Now, sometimes we do a lightning round for this part of the show. We've done Bear Safety Tips, but tonight we're going to do a little bit of film set etiquette trivia for you guys. I understand you've all been on a film set in some regard,
At least one.
but different for everyone. So I'm going to see if you guys have your chops. All right. First, I would just like to run this one past you. I'll start with you, Sheridan. Now, if you are a prop master on a union set, and the director of photography asks you to save the HMI, what do you do?
I cry. I think I cry a little bit. And then I think about all the HMIs that are going to get lost because of my incompetence. And then I use all my props and I stage a cemetery for the unsaved HMIs.
Very close. Mike, you got one?
HMIs,
You're the prop master. DP
I'm a
asks you to
prop
save
master.
the HMI. What do you do?
I look at him for a long time and just stare until he thinks he's done something wrong. Works every time. Works every time.
Do you know what to do in this situation?
I think I would look for my best boy or a grip or someone else who knows what they are doing and
She has
run
the
with
correct
it.
answer. You're a prop master. Don't do anything the DP tells you to do. Okay.
Okay.
You should probably call your union rep and complain. Now, you are a POC. That's a production office coordinator, not a person of color. The second AD asks you about the status of a football delivery. What do they want, Christa?
Oh my. Some sort of camera? I don't know.
A camera? Mike, you got one?
How many touchdowns Julio Jones got in his
Very
fantasy
close.
football lineup?
Very close. Do you know what the football is?
A soccer ball, but square?
Okay. It's a package of production documents, including the day out of days. Okay.
what I
That was a hard one. This one's a lot easier. Okay.
Yeah, I think
I'll start with you, Mike, on this one. You're a boom pole operator, okay?
All right.
And you're holding in a fart,
Okay. Okay.
okay? But the first AD has just announced that picture is up. What do?
Hold it. Like you in your stomach. You know how you know sometimes you can fart in your stomach. You
That would
gotta,
be
you gotta
correct.
take one for the
You
team.
force it inside of you.
That's right.
Further up. All right, well, that's the correct answer right there.
Oh yeah.
You could always just say, hold for sound, and then let it out. Okay,
Oh, you gotta hold it in because you're pretty close to the mic.
I'll send this one to Sheridan. Now, you are a locally cast actor, and you have a great idea for a script.
Oh, I'm gonna tell everybody.
Now, you're sitting next to Tina Fey on set.
Yes.
She turns to you and says, hi. What do you say?
I say, oh my God, I saw everything you've ever put on Facebook and I love your dogs and I also just think that we would be best friends in real life. So like, first of all, would you like my sticky Twizzlers for my bag because they're really soft when they're this sticky and warm? And also, I just think that while we're eating them, we should talk all about all of my great ideas because I wasn't really thinking of you initially. I was thinking about Jennifer Aniston playing the lead role, but now that I'm looking at you, I'm like, oh my God, you're totally just as pretty as Jennifer Aniston. I think we look like sisters, but I'm not saying I'm as pretty as you.
You know what? That was the correct answer.
Good answer. Good answer.
The funny thing is, you could say all that to her, and it would still be better than pitching your script. Just the words, I have a script, might get you in big trouble, but all
That's
that
why you
stuff
lead with
said,
the Twizzlers.
Yeah, lead with the Twizzlers.
Everybody loves the Twizzlers.
Maybe I'll shoot this one to you, Christa. Now, you're a background actor, and you're in background holding with the other background actors.
Thank you for saying background.
Now, one of the other background actors wants to show you the firearm that they brought to set. Do you take a selfie with a firearm?
I do not take a selfie with a firearm. I think I alert some of those aforementioned authorities.
Yes. We love our authorities on set.
Yes.
What?
What's a firearm?
A piece.
A piece? Like a.
Oh, it's a like a pistola.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, a pistol.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Gotcha.
I just realized whenever I said piece, you're going to be like, you mean like a water bong? And I was like, can we say water pipe?
Yeah, that's where I was
Yes, we
going.
Well, that's a different answer.
Now,
Different question, baby.
I want to play a different game with you guys. I'm just going to go person to person, guest to guest, and you're going to name a film that was shot here in New Mexico. And we're going to go until somebody loses.
Oh my goodness.
Gotcha.
All right?
Oh.
Gotcha.
God.
We're going to go ahead and start with you, Christa.
This is a big screen string is what this is called, this game.
Yeah, I'm rolling the dice because we could either be talking for 30 seconds or we could be talking for 4 hours.
I'm no good under
If
pressure.
everybody
ready?
knows. Yes.
No Country for Old Men.
Great. Sheridan.
Whiskey Tango Foxtrot.
Mike.
Beer fest.
Really?
Okay. Very good. Very good. Krista.
Oh my gosh, why did I suddenly go blank? It's my favorite game. Men Who Stare at Goats.
Very good. Sheridan.
Wild Hogs.
Wild Hogs.
In Madrid.
Good one.
Gamer.
Gamer?
Oh, good one.
That's right. That was shot here.
Yeah, it was.
Krista.
Terminator Salvation.
Terminator Salvation. That was a good one. Did you guys see Terminator Salvation? No.
So good.
I got a woo, and everyone else in the audience went. That was when they had a helicopter set up to the ceiling with a chain in Q Studios. That was very fun.
Yeah.
Sheridan.
Independence Day 2.
We'll take it.
Yes, it's legit.
Screening.
Avengers.
Very good. That's correct.
Thor.
Oh, that's right. The first Thor was shot in New Mexico. That's correct. Sheridan?
The second to last Jurassic Park. The dinosauring.
The second to last Jurassic Park.
Didn't we get a little Jurassic Park action? Do I fail this game already?
I'll give you the option to save yourself. You can save yourself. Don't hide. Don't hide. There are no dinosaurs.
There are no dinosaurs? The Man Who Fell to Earth? I did. Yeah, okay. All of them my Madrid films.
Has to be a movie.
A movie. That's correct.
That's why I can't have nice
Young
things.
Guns.
Good. Good. Great. Whatever happened to Emilio Estevez?
I'm not sure. I don't know.
I'm sorry, that's not one of the questions in the trivia game.
That's a good one. I haven't thought
Wait,
about
maybe
that
it
guy in
is.
years.
Krista, whatever happened to Emilio Estevez?
I do not know. I think he's living a quiet life now.
Is he living a
I heard
quiet
he
life?
was walking and he just fell off the Earth.
Flat Earth theory.
Yeah,
Very
he just
interesting. Flat
fell.
Earth theory happened to Emilio Estevez. Do you have a posit?
On Emilio Estevez?
What happened to him?
I think he just decided he couldn't level up to the rest of his family and just decided to live a life of shame and agony.
Yeah, I think it kind of went south after Men at Work. So
Mighty
No
Ducks
way,
is
you
really
were
the high
fine.
point of life for many people.
you've seen it.
Being
I like it actually. I love
I
that
remember being
movie.
8 years old and watching Mighty Ducks and being like, this is the best Estevez. I didn't know any other ones, but
Young Guns.
Stakeout. You've got to watch Stakeout if you're an Estevez fan.
Yes.
well, this
Stakeout.
was very enlightening. I'm glad we did this segment, and that's all the time we have for now. We'll be right back after these messages for more with Christa Valdez and the New Mexico Spotlight Foundation.
Hey there, would you like to advertise your business on the New Mexican Inquisition? Well, just contact us on our website at NMINQ.com.
Welcome back to the New Mexican Inquisition. We have from the New Mexico Spotlight Foundation, Christa Valdez on the program tonight. Thanks again for coming on the show. So now, obviously, most of our viewers probably don't know, but if you don't mind telling us, what is New Mexico Spotlight Foundation?
The New Mexico Spotlight Foundation is a 501c3 nonprofit that I founded to help empower local filmmakers and performers alike. So maybe a youngster who aspires to have their own news television show or, make it big in TV or film. We need training, we need help, and as you know, the economy, not so great here. So we're in place now to help fund scholarships and training to get people in film.
Wow, interesting.
Thank you.
Did you guys hear call me a youngster?
Indeed.
I think it was apt.
Unless
Look at your shorts. Show
Yes.
us your shorts. Those are the
Can we
pants
go
of a
to
young
camera
man.
one on these shorts? Can we just get that? Can you check your white balance on my legs, please?
It's like a young English prince in your middle.
Well, Christa was one of the first people who ever actually came out and saw our show and helped us promote. So we're all super grateful for her for doing that. She's also reached out to the theater community. She's one of the only people in New Mexico film who seems to think that New Mexico theater is also awesome, which is a subject that reaches my heart deeply.
Yeah.
So you have an event on Sunday, right? What's going to happen there?
As I said, we're all about funding, scholarships, and training, so we need that funding to come from somewhere. And if I can say, there's an amazing local company who's making all natural organic skincare inspired by and geared toward the film industry. Sunblock, moisturizers, all kinds of amazing things. It's the Cedar Light, New Mexico company, and the line is called Last Looks.
Nice.
And 45% of their proceeds will go to the foundation year-round.
Sweet. Can I buy some of it on Sunday?
Of course, absolutely. So Sunday at Blue Agave is our first ever fundraiser, and they came to us, and we're really appreciative because as you were talking about promoting independent productions, stage productions, if we don't support each other, I'm afraid no one else will. So it's great that a local business is coming out and helping talent for talent.
So So my question would be, what happens after training? Like, is there a path that you would lead?
Oh, boy.
Actor or production assistant or whoever the case is?
Definitely. There's a lot of room for growth and guidance, and luckily there's some amazing, besides the Spotlight Foundation, there's New Mexico Women in Film, there's the Film Foundation, there's so many avenues. There's a few talent managers, of course, everybody's esteemed talent agents. There's definite routes that you need to go, and that will be part of the training. You know, once you learn your craft or your trade, then the next step is going to be career counseling, because it's a tricky business out there.
Yeah, I understand some of the unions are kind of hard to get into.
Yeah, I mean, you've got to put in your hours, you've got to learn your stuff, you've got to know what you're doing, because obviously maybe you two would have passed, but I would not be sufficient on a set. But luckily that's not my avenue. So, but yes, that's why the training is so very important.
Nice.
So your event on Sunday, are you working with Chris Wright?
Yes,
on that?
actor Chris Wright.
Actor Chris Wright. I love his hair. You know Chris Wright? With
Gorgeous.
The hair?
No, I want to see his hair.
The hair, the eyes.
You just mentioning that the skincare, and this Sunday I realized that Chris Wright asked me to tell jokes at the event, but I'll be working when I go there.
Everyone's working, but that's good. We're happy that people are working, but we're gonna have a good time.
So make sure you get out there Sunday at Blue Agave to check out that, get some skincare products.
Which is also new, right? Blue Agave is brand new.
It is.
Yeah.
And that's another
There's
thing.
all kinds of synergy.
It's just, exactly, it's all partnering up. We showcase a local business owner, a local brand new organic skincare company, and at the same time, you foster the growth of talent in New Mexico.
And then I want to ask, just because, I mean, I think people think about film as a pretty male-dominated arena to work in, and you've been such a wonderful voice for women in film, and you've served on panels, and you've advocated for change and for progress. Is there anything that you're doing now that the Spotlight Foundation focuses on now that just sort of continues that mission?
Well, as part of our forecast for the year, we're going to look into very specific funding for women in film, both in front of and behind the camera. Indigenous women, especially Indigenous people in general, we're looking to train to get correct casting in place and more diverse casting in place.
So you don't want me to play?
No, we need you. We need
everybody. Pocahontas? I feel like.
Oh, play Pocahontas? No, thank you.
I just feel like my story is very real and relatable.
Not that you couldn't pull it off, because you could. But yeah, no, but filmmaking as well, and production, just like your great show here. Original content is huge, and we need more of those female voices out there. So yes, we are definitely focusing on that.
So I should tell you about my script.
Yes, you should definitely tell me. And I will take the meeting and I will say,
you're gonna love it. That's amazing.
I'm all over it. Let's go.
So my question, because it's a nonprofit,
Yes.
right? How do you buy groceries?
Yeah, that would be with my wedding ring. Girl has to save up. Yeah, you gotta look to Bay for those things sometimes. No, I've been working in the industry for about 10 years, and I've run a business promoting and working with productions and individuals furthering their careers. So I got a little something saved up, and I'm all in now. I'm pounding the pavement coming up. That's what's next. Fundraising.
Nice. Yeah, if people want to donate right now, is there a website that we can donate?
That's the best question ever. The website is super long. It's New Mexico Spotlight Foundation, spelled out, .org.
The state spelled out, too?
New Mexico Spotlight Foundation.
Wow, that is.
Yeah,
that's
I don't know.
It's a website with fortitude.
We want people who are willing to commit, Like, if you don't have time to type that out, I don't know if you can help us.
Mike and I were both on a show that I believe was assisted by New Mexico Spotlight. It was Laugh Track.
Oh, yeah.
Familiar with Laugh Track? We both, with Keith Breckenridge.
Oh, yeah. We had to go up there and lay it
And
down.
Dale Gonzalez-White produced it. Very successful first season. They'll be coming back for a second season.
Sweet.
What exactly was it that New Mexico Spotlight did for Laugh Track?
So that branch of the Spotlight Foundation is something called fiscal sponsorship. So what that is plenty of productions go on to form an LLC and incorporate themselves. But what each individual production can't and probably shouldn't do is make themselves their own nonprofit. But under fiscal sponsorship, then they are under the umbrella of a 501c3, under a nonprofit. and that allows them to go get donations, investors who become donors, as well as equipment, props, any kind of product, service, or monetary gift to the production is then tax deductible once you're under our umbrella.
Are you hearing what I'm hearing?
Yeah, will you be our umbrella, Ella?
It's like church.
What? Ella? Absolutely.
Yay.
That's me.
We've been looking for the perfect umbrella.
Yeah, I
Oh
mean.
my gosh, promotional video. Absolutely.
So
Yay.
any
So
success
excited.
stories?
Yeah, I have to say we didn't fiscal sponsor this particular film, but we granted them our first $1,000 film festival entry fee package. And the first round, we actually curated this film. It was brought to me. It was a film made down at Bosque Farms by Balian Pictures, Andy Castellanic and his whole production team. And I was so impressed with the film that we went ahead and granted them our first $1,000 grant to register for film festivals. So they're going all over the country and hopefully all over the world. And I see a lot of big things coming from that.
Awesome. Well, I want to thank you again for coming on the show.
Sure.
Sounds like you're doing a lot of great things for New Mexico.
Hope so.
We're happy to have you on.
Yeah, we'll see you Sunday.
Thanks again, Sheridan Johnson, for being on the panel. Black Mike. Christa Valdez, I very appreciate your presence on the show. We will be right back after these brief messages from our non-sponsors with comedian Black Mike doing a little bit of stand-up for you. Stick around.
Would you like to advertise your business on the New Mexican Inquisition? Well, just contact us on our website at NMINQ.com.
All right, welcome back to the show. Very excited to bring on our comedian guest tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Black Mike.
What's going on? How y'all doing out there in TV land? Oh man, I'm happy now. I'm in a good mood. I just bought my first house. Yeah. It was hard finding a house out here though, because I don't want to live where the crime is. Like the Heights. I don't want to go where the crime is. So it took us a little while to find our house. We was driving around different neighborhoods and stuff, and we wrote. And this is how I judged it, by how nervous white people look when I pulled in. But the first neighborhood I wasn't sure of, because we pulled in, they still looked comfortable. So we rolled down the window and they were playing Eminem. So I was like, nah, they way too comfortable with us. Come on, let's go. Went to the next neighborhood and they was looking real scared. They was shutting their blinds. You go into the old West Town and everyone jumps behind the table and the blinds come. It was just like that. And then I rolled down the window. I heard the music and I didn't recognize. I had to Shazam it. I was like, who the heck is John Cougar Mellencamp? I think we found our neighborhood. Moved in next week, It's like, and they were all of my neighbors, they were looking at me what's going on? What Powerball did this guy hit? That's what they call me in the neighborhood. I walk out in the morning, they're like, hey, PB Powerball, how's it going? I didn't hit the Powerball. It was the Mega Millions. No, man, but it's like the future, people need to take more advantage of the future. Like terrorists. Why are they still driving car bombs into buildings? Google got self-driving cars now. And it just don't make no sense to me. I'm just thinking about the Al-Qaeda meeting, Mohammed, yes, I have a question, Mohammed. The Google thing I was telling you about, did you get the email? About the Google? Okay, so I can take the bomb off now. Okay, I'm just saying, they should have an HR department. I'm just saying, crazy world, man. It's kids shooting up schools again, and it's sad, and they're talking about giving the teachers guns, right? Good idea, but maybe we should try to get them to stop having sex with the kids first. Just a thought. I could just see that, prom week and Mr. Dennison. Cindy, were you walking down the hall with Josh? Oh, okay. Okay, so you ain't got, okay, gotcha. You know, be robbing stuff, man. But you know, kids be be robbing lunch money. You know, it's like the future though. The future just don't make no sense to me. You know, like how come they haven't made phones for black people really? Like for real. You know what I mean? Like I want to take selfies at night and ain't no flash on the front, you know? It's like, I tried to use my face unlock in the club one night. Man, I was like, come on. I'm trying to wave light in, like you can wave light. My phone just gave up and said, man, put your code in. Hey, I'm Black Mike, man. Y'all have a great night.
That was Black Mike, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks a lot for coming on the show. Very funny guy. Stick around for more New Mexican Inquisition. Next week, we will have more funny guests, more excellent commentary. I've been Danger Cave Rose. I've been fabulous. Have a good night, folks. Check us out next time.